How long have you guys like been a band?
Probably since the start of COVID. I remember. Yeah, we started during COVID, and me, my bass player, and my guitarist, we were in another band. We were called Parkway Avenue, but we met Jesse, and we dropped that name because we just kind of wanted to redefine our sound and what we wanted. Cause
what was your old sound?
Garbage. I don't know. It wasn't good.
Grunge rock or what?
No, it was like we just
indie.
yeah
Indie
we just didn't know how to write songs. I felt like I felt like we were just doing whatever we could. Like we'd write a song and everything. We didn't have like a sound. Or like I think I always wanted to find a sound that like people would like recognize you with.
A lot of bands don't think about that. They're just like, I'm just gonna play what comes to mind. They don't really think how they can make it their own. They're really just like putting together pieces of other artists, work, and they're just like putting it together. So that's cool if you can create something that's really just like
your sound.
You guys.
More unique.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of bands in Utah, they just kind of blend together.
Yeah.
I mean, I think indie is really good, and I love it.
Yeah.
But I feel like
great. That's
lately it's kind of a lot,
Provo's kind of known for that.
Yeah, which is really cool. But
I love Provo.
Yeah, because you guys, like, what would you call your guys' genre for Sweet Tangerine?
I don't know.
It's kind of a tough call.
It's a tough call. I definitely think we love like the time signature 3/4.
Okay.
We love the sway, the waltz, but also like blues guitar with like pop melodies.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's say you had like some indie vibes going.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that
songs.
thing is I grew up on indie,
Yeah.
Grew up listening to Beach Fossils, Mac DeMarco.
Okay. What are some of your favorite, both of you guys, what are some of your favorite bands that you probably were inspired by the most?
The one that inspired me probably to even pick up a guitar at the time was The Killers.
Yeah.
I really liked that band. And then once I started playing guitar, their stuff was too hard to play, so then I got into like Blink-182 and Green Day with power chords.
Right, yeah.
And then I think eventually what made me want to keep going was the 1975.
Okay.
That's my favorite band.
Yeah, dude, all the good guitarists, they started by playing Blink songs.
Oh, for sure.
Slamming those power chords down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did too, man, honestly.
What about you, Jesse?
I started wanting to play drums. Like, because my brother loved Blink-182, grew up on Blink-182. So I was obsessed with Travis Barker and watching Travis Barker videos when I was like 9. Like all of his warm-ups and stuff. And then I eventually got a kit for my birthday. I think it was my 9th birthday. But yeah, it just...
Would you copy some of his songs, like play some of his
yeah,
songs?
Yeah. It was more when I got older, because I would get better. Like the
Travis
California
Barker
album.
stuff is pretty hard, isn't it?
Some of it.
Yes, he uses a lot of
cool.
like army stuff, like army riffs and stuff.
Well, he was in marching band, right? So like a lot of his stuff comes from the rudiments that you play in marching band, and that like he always said like he contributes that to his success is having done marching band and been able to like learn the basis.
Yeah, he's really tight.
But he does a lot of like polyrhythms with all 4 of his limbs and stuff that's just super unique.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard. It's not that it's like, well, some of it is really fast, but usually it's just because it's so weird in the coordination.
Yeah, it's technical.
And then there's some songs where they're playing like 180 beats per minute.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a legend though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Blink-182 for sure. Tom DeLonge.
Yeah.
He's a freaking legend.
Dude, speaking of Tom DeLonge, dude, UFOs
Absolutely.
and Tom DeLonge.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Before we started this film, we were talking about UFOs because we were talking about Joe Rogan and his podcast, and then we were like, do you believe Bob Lazar? And I was like, I do.
Absolutely.
And he said that too. Tom DeLonge's like,
dude, well, did you see what they got out, like what the Pentagon released? Like, whatever, that was Tom DeLonge's videos that he got out.
I know, what the heck?
That just got swept right under. Nobody cared about that. I'm like, dude, everybody should care. They literally just came out and were like, yep, these are UFOs.
I know. And then later they're like, we have this craft that's not from this world.
Yeah, what did they say?
Nobody heard about that.
Well, it came out, but I think it came out like it's kind of the conspiracy around it that they did it around like the time of like George Floyd and all that stuff, so there was other news out.
Gotcha.
And so I don't know if that's true. And so they're like, oh,
rug.
like here's this, and then it's like, but
Yeah, dude. Out of like all like the UFO guys, that was like what they were waiting for, but it was just like a dud. It wasn't a
I'm
big news
surprised
release.
it wasn't more popular.
Yeah. What about you, Jesse? Are you a UFO guy?
Not really. If I'm being honest. Not
I'm
really.
I'm a heavy one. Read all the books.
I think it's interesting, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
What
just
about,
anyone.
like-
It could just be so easily just Photoshop and stuff.
Oh,
You never
that's
know
what
what's
anybody who
real,
doesn't
man.
go into. You know David Fravor?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, go watch that video with David.
Oh
Fravor,
my gosh.
And you can't tell us.
Well,
that
it's crazy. He's like a
fake.
Top Gun pilot, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Like you have to be
Super
serious.
credible, you know.
But no, back to Tom DeLonge. There was I don't know if you've seen this documentary with them, but it's with Ernie Ball. It's like called The Pursuit of Tone. They do those documentaries.
I did see that.
They did the one with Tom DeLonge. I watched that in 8th grade. And I think that one got me because he always talked about how he wasn't the best guitarist, but that didn't matter, you know?
Yeah.
That he would just play what he felt.
Jeez.
And that was like, holy cow, you can suck a guitar but be really good.
Well, dude, I don't think, besides Travis Barker, I don't think the other guys in Blink are like extraordinary
No,
musicians.
I don't
at
think
all.
so at all. I mean, they play a lot of power chords, and especially their early stuff, but they knew how to write punk melodies, and
Exactly.
they had the right attitude for it. And
Right. MTV loved them because they were like the
Oh, yeah.
embodiment of that like
Oh,
punk
yeah.
vibe.
yes,
That was the big
Exactly.
thing, their persona and their songwriting. Like that's why they were big. You know, it's not that they were amazing, but I still listen to them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I freaking still love it. The band I'm in, we like try to model after Blink 182
Oh,
for
Yeah.
a lot of our stuff. But
I am a huge Tom DeLonge fan, so I will always say that the California album isn't as good, but secretly deep down, I know it's just as good or maybe better than
Yeah,
some of their
I
other
actually
stuff.
like it, man.
No, it's really good, but
I
I'm a
it's
Tom
not
DeLonge
good.
fan, so I'm like, nah, it's not as good.
Whenever I drive to San Diego, I'm blasting San Diego
Oh,
off that
yeah.
album, dude.
What song do I really like? Dun, 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Let me
Call
That's the
you
one.
when it's over.
When I'm sober.
I'm a
Sober,
dead
yeah.
before
Sober's a
the
good one.
That one's good.
Yeah. Well, like, tell me, like, how, since you guys started your band, like, what have you been doing up until now? Like, what's the history of you guys?
It's short, but I think we just started it, and then we wrote our first song-ish. Like, we had a bunch of, like, song ideas and songs,
Mhm.
and then I think our bass player came to practice, and he had the synth riff, and it was like, doo, doo, and it was really slow, and I started strumming the chords. Turns out it was in 3/4, so just like... And then Jesse's like, oh, we just need some, like, sexy guitar, and then Kendall's like...
And then your love
And
for
then that-
3/4.
Yeah, well, like I always loved 3/4, but it was finally what I had been like searching for, you know. Like it was like finally, like, yes, this
Your
is it.
soul
This is
melody.
what, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
It just all
also,
fell into place and it clicked really easily.
Which song is that?
it's the one out on Spotify right now. It's called Love in the
Love in the
Shadows.
Shadows.
Is that the only one? On
Only
Spotify
one out
right now?
until the February 12th. But
Wait, that's coming up.
yep, that's this Friday.
Dang.
What was I gonna say though? Oh, but like when you get to like more intermediate guitar, you want to play the blues, you know. So you listen to people like Buddy Guy and B.B. King, and you try to copy that because it's sexy, you know. It's soul.
It's nice. It's smooth.
It's very smooth, and I think I always just think blues is how a guitar, like whoever invented the guitar, it was like Les Paul was kind of the main idea.
Right.
He invented it, and it was kind of like a blues jazz,
Yeah.
and it's like that's what the guitar was meant to do. I mean, you
it
can
was
play
made to
punk.
seduce women, dude.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
you can play punk and heavy metal on it and whatever you want, but like it's when you play blues on a guitar, I tell people it's like a deer in the wild, you know. It's
like that.
its natural
Yeah,
natural
yeah.
form is like
Okay.
guitar playing blues.
And it can really just melt people when it's done right.
Yeah, when it's
For
done
real.
right. But I think our sound is definitely trying to mix some of those older genres with newer stuff, you know?
Cool.
Because we listen to like a lot of even like, I don't know if you'd call them rappers or they're rappers. Chance the Rapper. I mean,
love
it's in his
Chance.
name,
That's
but
good,
like
yeah.
Chance and Frank Ocean.
I love Frank Ocean too. Cool.
But I also listen to
also-
like a lot of like psychedelic stuff too.
That's
Like
true.
Still Uzi and
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the future of where music's head right now. Is there all these different genres are actually combining with hip hop and creating something really cool.
yeah.
Like punk is doing that too. I think every genre has that going on.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can do it right, I bet that would be super good for you guys.
Yeah.
But I know you played a show here like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Have you guys played any other shows?
Yeah, we try to play a lot. I
Okay.
mean, we play. Another one of my favorite venues is Third Space.
Yeah.
Whenever we get to play there, that one's always
This is
super
cool.
fun because
Yeah.
I think the vibe of it is a lot more laid back.
Mm.
But I love the Boardwalk too. This area room is sick.
Let's go.
It's cool chilling in there.
Where else have we played? We played everywhere.
Up in Logan.
Yeah, we play up in
Sound.
Logan.
Wow.
We played up in Logan twice at Y Sound.
Did you guys get a good crowd up there?
Yeah, because we
Yeah,
opened
pretty
for
good.
Sorry Mom, if you know that band. They're incredible.
Yeah, those guys are cool.
So good.
So are you guys based in Provo?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Provo based. We're from like Highland area though,
Okay.
but we come down here.
Yeah, I
Play
kind of
shows.
skipped the pleasantries at the beginning of this, but you know, maybe you guys can just like tell me a little bit
No, yeah,
about
that's
you, like what you guys are all about.
What do you remember from our show though?
What do I remember?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who we played with.
Oh,
Who was
oh, jeez, man.
Homestyle.
Garden Plot.
Yeah, it was,
Okay.
Yeah, and Homestead.
The
That's
Garden
what it was.
Plot and Homestyle Intervals. Yeah, that was a
Those
fun
bands
show.
are sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Remember the guy for Homestyle? He's got a sweet Strat.
Mm.
But
It's funny. That's like what we remember about other musicians.
I thought
What's
it was
the deal
so
with the
cool.
sweet
Yeah,
Strat.
was it
Yeah.
like 87 or something?
Yeah, it was an old
Yeah.
guitar. It was an old guitar, and it was sick.
But as a drummer, I do that too. I'm like, that guy had that nice Mapex kit.
Yeah. I've been getting into like the vintage kits, like the vintage Gretsch
Yeah,
kits.
That's, I
Those
feel
are
like that's
so
good for
cool.
your genre a lot.
Yeah,
too.
I think it'd sound good.
Yeah. What are you playing on right now?
A Pearl Export.
Dude, that's what I used to use.
Really?
Man. Yeah.
I like it.
I think it sounds pretty good.
I think that
They're
it's
really
just an all black
affordable.
kit. It's actually
all black.
sweet.
They're
Yeah.
big. They sound big.
Yeah.
They're explosive. You
Got the
know?
22 kick.
So the Gretsch would be a cool
Booms.
addition. You could kind of like cycle
Yeah.
between them a little bit.
I think it'd be fun.
Cool. Well, tell me about the future of Sweet Tangerine. So you're mentioning you have something coming out soon. So
Yeah,
let
this
us know.
Friday we have a song called Peaches coming out. It's blues slash jazz. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll play. I'll
Yeah,
give you
let's play
guys.
You just gotta hear it.
I'll give you guys
Let's also see what date the Friday is. It's
the 12th.
12th. Okay. 12th of March, 2021. In case somebody's watching this like a year later and they're like,
Yeah.
when did that happen?
Let's see here. Yeah, the song's called Peaches. Might not be as good through a phone, but it will do.
They'll get the vibe.
Yeah. So won't you share this peach with me? We can sit under a maple tree and dream of Hollywood dreams like we used to. My insecurities are getting quite big, and I honestly can't think of you and me. So I'm done, oh I'm done taking over. So I'll sit outside, just wondering how you got yourself inside of mine. Oh darling, I can't stay another night.
It's vibey.
I'm not ready for it.
Oh, it's gonna pick up. Okay.
A little bit, not like tempo-wise, but
10 seconds.
yeah. So won't you share this peach with me? We can sit under a maple tree and dream of Hollywood dreams like we used to. Milk and honey, I'm so in love. Oh, I'm done. I can't hold on to take my time. Take your time. So I'll sit outside,
releasing an EP or is it just singles? At
Just
this point?
singles right now.
Yeah.
Okay. What's like
Eventually,
your
EPs would be pretty cool.
yeah? What is like your foreseeable future like next 3 years? Like what do you guys see happening?
Oh wow.
I don't know. I want to keep playing. We'll definitely
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Okay.
And because we're seniors right now, so we'll be graduating. We'll see if any of the members are leaving at all.
Sticking around.
Yeah.
And then whoever sticks around, I'll definitely keep going on
Right.
it.
For sure.
That's the thing, man. With like once you get older, like the bands, people leave and people come in, but you just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Because if you
For
really
sure.
love it, you'll just keep finding new members if somebody leaves. And
You just got to do it because you like it, you know?
Yeah. Do it for yourself.
'Cause it's fun.
But some artists, and I hate to see it, when they lose a band member, their band is toast.
Yeah.
You know, even though they
Just
had
give up.
potential.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like one of the things I'm trying to do here is help smaller bands to like get to the next level
Mm-hmm.
and stay in the music scene because that's what we need. You know, like my vision is I want like more Imagine Dragons coming out of this area.
Oh yeah.
There's a
know?
lot. Neon
Like,
trees.
there's so much talent, dude.
Slaps, so.
Just like right in this area. And like the more we can do to help those people, the better. So you
Yeah,
guys
that's
have
great.
that potential, man.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, just freaking go for it.
I know. That's the thing. I was like, I think, like, you really just need to put your stuff out, you know?
Yeah.
And if it goes somewhere, that's good. But if it doesn't, you know, it doesn't. It's kind of like, not music-wise, but Kobe Bryant, I don't know when he was talking, or like, what he was talking for, but he was talking to one of his daughters about, you know, about basketball and like what the dream is. And the dream was always to get to the NBA for him. And he's like, at the end, you realize that waking up every morning and shooting 100 free throws and 100 layups, like that is the dream. You're living the dream right then. Like, even if you don't make it to the NBA, it's like you're living the dream every time you step on the basketball court.
Right.
And I kind of think about that with guitar. It's like, when I first started playing guitar, my goal was just to be good. And I'm living that right now, so.
Yeah, dude, you're so good, man.
Well, not good, you know, play more than a power chord.
Yeah. For real.
And so, now that I can play more than a power chord, I'm living the dream.
I love that, man. Can you teach me guitar?
Dude, I'll teach you.
Thanks.
Actually, that's what I'm going to start doing, though, for
Yeah.
money, is teaching little kids how to
That's
strum
great.
a couple.
Dude,
chords.
nothing like finalizes ideas in your mind better than teaching it to somebody else, right? So
I just
that'll
could-
only
I
be good.
cannot do that. I taught drum lessons for a bit.
How did that
It
go?
was horrible. I just
Why?
did not have the patience.
Okay.
I could not do it.
Just like the kids.
Yeah, and I hate kids too.
So you're not gonna have kids right when you get married. Is that what I hear?
Who knows, man? We'll see.
Yeah, people always say that, and then they get married, and then they're like, "We've been married 6 months. Why don't we have kids?"
Oh no!
And then, you know what their next thought is probably?
Kind of want to enjoy my life a little bit.
Yeah.
This happens to my siblings, is and they're like, well, maybe if I just like get a dog, that will help
It'll
A
fill
it.
the
dog,
gap.
yeah,
Yeah.
just makes it worse.
I-
A hole in your soul.
Yeah, my brother and his wife got a dog, and they ended up getting her after they had their first kid. I'm like, geez,
That happens a lot,
Yeah.
honestly. Well, I think it's better to get a dog first than a kid.
it's true.
I
It's
think
true.
you can start seeing if you can handle
Yeah,
responsibility.
you gotta practice.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, they always tell me, they're like, I know when you get married, you're gonna think you want a dog. Don't get a dog. Okay.
At least wait a while.
Yeah, it's true. They like get one like instantly after.
Yeah. I don't know how we got on that topic,
Yeah.
talking about dogs. But so also you guys have some shows lined up, right?
Yes.
So like when? Where can we expect those?
This Friday, right here at the Boardwalk.
All right, so it'll be
Playing
like a
with-
release show for your new song.
Yeah, it will be.
Pretty much.
With Southernmost Gravy, 90
Yeah.
miles per hour, and then one other person.
Solo artist.
Solo artist. And then I think I want to set up a show in March of just like Sweet Tangerine. And then we're going to play with one other person that will open for us. But maybe at
Do
the
a longer
Boardwalk or
I'm down.
That'd be cool.
the
Let's go.
Boardwalk or Third Space or somewhere, anywhere that wants us.
I'm down, dude. Yeah, just recently, I don't know if you guys heard, like the Rise closed.
Oh, really?
Oh,
down.
really?
Yeah, so now we're like, fewer venues out here.
The
so-
shark.
Yeah.
Eating them.
I mean, it's really sad, actually.
It is really
That
sad. I
sucks.
played there. That was the first venue I ever played in.
Yeah.
It was like right once it like kind of switched over ownership, like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah. No, it's just sad, man, to see like the because like I really just want to see the local scene grow. So to see something like that, I think it's going to take a hit for a while.
What are you thinking, COVID-wise, when you could open up all the way?
Dude, honestly, in March I'm like opening back up to like 75.
That's sweet.
Cool.
So right now it's at 50, and then hopefully after that I can just go to full capacity.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Because we're trying to keep all the precautions. Everybody's safe, masks, and some distancing and stuff like
Has
that.
like, because when you open up a venue, do they, like, do, like, health inspectors come?
Yeah, so we had to get the building inspected. They give you your max capacity. They make sure everything's up to code. So I had to go through that. It's cool for me because I've, like, never done a business. So I was just, like, learning through it all. And so now I, like, understand how it works. But
Yeah, that's cool.
Sweet.
yeah, it's just something you just got to go for and do. Just kind of, like, jump into it.
I think it's really cool that you opened up a venue.
Thanks, man.
Especially, I don't know, a time like this, there's, like, it is tough to find other venues that are open, you know?
It's really the worst time ever to do this, though. I mean,
Because
I started in March of last year.
yeah, it's
Right
true.
when COVID hit, so
Oh, that sucks.
right when the Rona was dropping. Everybody.
Yeah.
So that's right.
So you play in a band too?
Yeah, I do.
Have you played at like Floor and stuff? Have you ever heard about when they're supposed to open up or anything?
Nah.
See, it's like venues like that where I'm like, it's crazy, like how there's some venues that still haven't opened yet.
No,
It's
yeah.
sad.
it's really hard. Luckily, they're getting some donations right now,
Yeah.
which is cool for them.
Cool.
Well, they're like a big, I don't know, they're like, for like the longest time, especially when I was like starting out a band, it's like, hey, maybe eventually we could play
Yeah.
a Floor. And it was like, yeah, like Imagine Dragons started there and
Exactly.
that thing.
Yeah, that's like their claim to fame, right? They
Yeah.
have Imagine Dragons coming through, a bunch of bigger bands, and I mean they've been around. Correct me if I'm wrong, like 20 years.
Yeah.
Almost at least.
Wow.
So they just have a name, which is awesome.
Yeah. But every venue that starts, you know, there's just got to be one band that goes through.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's you
True.
guys. You guys are the band, man.
If we
Sweet
make it,
Tangerine used to
we
play
will
there.
come back. We'll come back.
Give me
For
your
sure.
record. I'll hang it on my wall.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
give you
yeah.
the platinum and the Grammy.
Wait. Tell me about the board you got going on.
Oh,
'Cause I'll
yeah.
hang that on my wall if I want.
'Kay.
So.
Yeah, we're teaming up with Ghost Boards, or they're like Ghost Longboards,
Ghost longboards. Yeah.
and they're just like a plexiglass clear board, and then they're like laser engraved. And so our kind of style is like with Sweet Tangerine, we like orange, but
Orange,
nothing else. So
yeah.
like when
I've
we
got
post
your
up,
shirt. It's
yeah.
orange. Yeah.
yeah. So when we
Yeah.
post stuff on Instagram, it's black and white with anything that's orange. We let that show.
That's cool.
So that's just kind of like our style. So with this board, it's gonna say Sweet Tangerine on it, and then it's gonna have like little tangerine, you know, cutouts on it too. And then the trucks and the wheels are gonna be orange. And
Dude.
we're gonna get it this weekend, and then we're gonna do a giveaway with it.
How do you get involved in the giveaway?
So we're gonna have you have to follow us and follow Ghost Longboards, and then you have to like the photo and then tag 3 people in it.
What's your guys' Instagram?
It's at Sweet Tangerine Band.
Okay, easy to find.
Easy.
All right.
Yeah.
Easy.
Cool. So they can find that probably on your Instagram as well, right?
Yeah, I
Once you
think.
guys announce it.
Hmm.
Okay.
And then we've got a music video coming out on Sunday on the 14th,
Okay.
Valentine's Day.
All right.
Luckily, United Video and their audio production class at Lone Peak, they're doing the music video for us, so we're excited.
Yeah, that was
so
cool.
nice.
That
Yeah.
looks
Because
really
those
good.
can get expensive.
Yes. Yeah.
That's really cool. So you guys got to hype that up, right? So
Yeah.
14th
Oh, yeah.
music video, 13th or 12th is your single,
Yep.
Mhm.
and a show.
And a show.
And
Yeah.
show. Yep.
Dang,
And
that's
then-
a lot to look forward to next week.
Yeah.
Or whenever they're watching it, but
And this weekend.
that's cool.
Yeah. Whenever this podcast comes out, it'll be sweet.
And anything else, like on the roster that's going to happen after that, or is this kind of what you're focusing on right now?
I don't know. I will say one of my long-term goals, ever since I started, because I started playing with my bass player, we did Rock Band,
Mm-hmm.
and it was after we used to live in Alpine, and they have Alpine Days every year, and then there's a final end of the week concert,
Okay.
and I saw a band at the time. They were called Van Lady Love. Did you
Yeah.
ever know them?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
So-
when I watched them play, it was raining that night, and I was in the 6th grade. And I was literally, after I was like, that was the coolest thing ever. Like, I'm not playing football ever again. Like, and then I'd go
Doesn't
home.
that change you when you see something
Yes.
like that?
Yeah. And then I went home and started playing Rock Band, And
Yeah.
then those songs got you introduced to, like, more and more. And eventually I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do this in real life,
I
though.
started off in Rock Band too.
Rock Band's the ish. But,
We owe a lot to that game.
yes, we do.
That game has
But-
my heart, man.
Eventually, like, one of my biggest goals would be to headline Alpine Days. Kind of like,
that'd be
I've
cool.
always thought about that, And I think that we're at a level where we could, for sure.
Yeah, I think we're.
If you get a
Come a
really
long way.
good recorded and produced song out there, so you can send them and like show them this is what we can
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
then you can have a lot more leverage to get in.
Like, we've played out Alpine Days, but they give us, like in my old band, because it kind of sucked, they gave us, like, the 12:30 slot,
Yeah.
Which I
Hey, at least
still
you're
love playing, dude. I love
Yeah.
playing. But,
Playing's
like,
playing.
Foreign Figures,
Gotcha, bigger
headlined.
venues. Yeah.
One of the years, The Strike. Ooh, The Strike's good.
That would be
Like,
cool.
The Strike,
That
the
was
Strike
cool.
played.
How come I missed that? Dang it.
But they have,
That
like,
was
these...
only like 2 or 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah. They have these, like, really good bands come in.
Hmm.
And so, it'd be an honor. But eventually, that's what I want. But
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
there probably won't be Alpine Days this summer.
Yeah. I know.
Again.
So that's the goal for Sweet Tangerine. And just to recap, so you guys have song, music video, show coming up, maybe another show in March.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to wrap this up because we're getting to the end of the tape here.
Cam,
All right.
awesome.
Anything you guys want to just like say to end it off, or a funny joke or something?
Is that a funny joke?
Drummers don't come up with jokes,
I don't know.
right?
Yeah, just
I don't
we're
know,
not
man. Not on
original.
the spot, dude.
We just
Come
make
on.
beats, man.
Yeah.
just keep in touch with our music. I think we're a really fun band to watch live and come
Have
to our
some Good
shows.
stuff cooking.
Yeah, we do have some good stuff
Some
cooking.
Really, really
We,
good stuff cooking.
Yeah, I'm excited for our coming stuff. So yeah, just keep in touch for more singles and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully maybe in a year an album. That would be really cool too.
That'd be
That would be
awesome.
cool. I can attest their live show is really sweet. They do a good job.
Thank you.
And that music was sounding great. Hope you guys liked it too. But
Sweet.
I'll go ahead and link like their socials in the description here. You guys can check them out. And thank you guys for watching. And we're gonna hopefully be posting a lot more videos coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Sweet.